If you had met me 40 years ago, you would have met a young man who was very familiar with the word no. I failed my university entrance exams twice. I applied for more than 30 jobs and was rejected from every single one. There was a KFC that opened in my city. 24 people applied, and 23 were hired. I was the one they sent away. The police department, the hotels, everyone said I was not good enough. It would have been very easy to believe them, to think that my fate was sealed. But I want to tell you a simple secret that changed everything for me. A secret that had nothing to do with money, connections, or talent.
The transformation of a life is not a sudden explosion.
It is a quiet, consistent process, like a river carving a canyon.
It happens in the small, almost invisible choices you make every single day.
It is the principle of compound interest applied not to your finances, but to your habits, your character, and your mind. I was not a genius. I was not a technical expert. My only strategy was to be slightly better today than I was yesterday. To learn one new thing.
To persevere one more day.
And that small, daily discipline, over time, became an unstoppable force.
It built Alibaba.
It changed my destiny. And it can change yours. In this discussion, I want to share with you 6 of these powerful daily habits. They are not complicated. They are not secrets reserved for the elite. They are practical, actionable things that anyone can do, starting right now, no matter your background or current situation. They are the very pillars I built my life upon. If a person like me, who was rejected from so many places, can find success, then I am telling you from the bottom of my heart, you absolutely can as well. Let us begin. The first habit, the one that might be the most difficult but is certainly the most important, is to make friends with failure. Our entire education system teaches us to fear the red X, to see a mistake as a final mark against our worth. But in the real world, the school of life, every single X is a signpost pointing you toward the right path. Every one of those 30 rejections taught me what skills I was missing. When my first internet company, China Pages, did not become a giant success, it was not the end of my story. It was my tuition fee. It was the price I paid for the most practical business education I could have ever received. That experience, that failure, was the foundation upon which Alibaba was built. So your daily practice is this. You must actively seek out the lesson in every setback. You must reframe your question from, how can I avoid failing? To, what did this experience teach me? Challenge yourself to do one thing each day that has a real chance of not working. Send that email to the person you think is too important to reply. Propose the bold idea in your team meeting. Launch the small website. The goal is not immediate, glorious success. The goal is to learn, to gather data, to become wiser. Failure is not a tombstone that marks the end of your journey. It is a stepping stone, the most honest and direct feedback you will ever get. Embrace it, study it, and thank it for making you stronger and smarter. This daily habit turns every obstacle into fuel for your growth. The second daily habit is to become a permanent student. The world is moving at an incredible speed, and if you stop learning for just 1 year, you will find yourself left behind. I understood this when I was young. I had no money for expensive courses, but I had a bicycle and a deep curiosity about the world beyond my city. So, for 9 years, I woke up early, rode my bicycle to the international hotels, and offered free guided tours to foreign tourists. I was not paid a single yuan for this, but I was being paid in a currency far more valuable: knowledge, perspective, and the English language. That daily investment, that commitment to learning something new from every conversation, directly opened the door for me to understand the global internet. You must cultivate this same hunger. You do not need to spend hours in a library. The key is consistent, daily feeding of your mind.
Dedicate just 30 minutes.
Read a chapter from a history book. Listen to a podcast about a scientific discovery. Watch a documentary about a culture you know nothing about. The knowledge you gain today might not have an immediate, obvious use, but it settles in your mind. It connects with other pieces of knowledge. 5 years from now, that small fact you learned about ancient trade routes might suddenly help you understand a modern logistics problem. Your brain is a garden, and curiosity is the water. Water it every single day, and you will be amazed at what begins to grow. The third habit is to train yourself to listen. I mean, to truly listen. Not just waiting for your turn to talk, but listening to understand the other person's heart, their needs, their unspoken fears and hopes. When we created Taobao, we did not just sit in a room and decide what was best for our customers. We spent countless hours, every single day, in the online forums. We read every complaint, every suggestion, every frustrated comment. We listened so intently that we could almost feel what our customers felt. That daily discipline of listening, of quieting our own voices, is what allowed us to build a platform that people truly loved and trusted. It was the direct line to our users' real problems. Practice this daily. In your next conversation with a colleague, a family member, or a friend, make a conscious effort to listen more than you speak. Ask a follow-up question. Dig deeper. You will be shocked by what you learn. You will hear opportunities that everyone else is missing because they are too busy talking. You will build a level of trust that cannot be bought with money. When you stop focusing on the sound of your own voice, you start to hear the music of the marketplace, the rhythm of human need. And in that music, you will find the melody for your next great idea, your next breakthrough. The fourth habit is to treat your health and your energy as your most important business asset. In the early, passionate days of building a company, it is very easy to believe that success requires working 20 hours a day, surviving on cheap food and little sleep. I have seen many brilliant young entrepreneurs burn out, their health destroyed along with their dreams.
I learned this lesson the hard way.
When you are tired, your mind is cloudy.
You make bad decisions.
You become irritable and your team suffers. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Your body and mind are the engine of your entire life. If the engine fails, the journey is over, no matter how beautiful the map. So, you must make a daily, non-negotiable investment in your physical and mental energy. This is not about a dramatic, overnight transformation. It is about small, consistent choices. Choose the stairs instead of the elevator. Choose a piece of fruit instead of a sugary snack.
Drink one more glass of water.
Most importantly, protect your sleep as if it were $1 million contract. These are not distractions from your work. They are the fundamental maintenance required for peak performance. A healthy, well-rested entrepreneur is clear, creative, and resilient. A tired one is prone to costly mistakes.
You are the CEO of your own health.
Manage it with the same seriousness and strategic care that you would manage your company's finances. The returns on this investment are immeasurable. The fifth habit is to practice generosity. In business, we often talk about competition, about building walls to protect our territory. But the truly successful people and companies understand a higher law, the law of the ecosystem. A single tree cannot create a forest. At Alibaba, our vision was never just make Alibaba successful. It was make it possible for small and medium-sized enterprises to succeed. We focused on helping them grow, on solving their problems. When they prospered, we prospered. Their success did not diminish ours. It multiplied it. This is not just soft-hearted philosophy. It is smart, long-term strategy. Make it a daily practice to help someone without any immediate expectation of return. Share a valuable contact with a competitor. Give a genuine, specific compliment to a colleague. Spend 15 minutes mentoring someone younger. Help a stranger with a small act of kindness. When you do this, you are not spending your social capital. You are investing it. You are building a wide and deep network of trust and goodwill. This network, this reputation for generosity, will become your most valuable and durable asset. It will open doors that money and power cannot. A selfish road is a narrow and lonely one, but a path built on lifting others up becomes a wide highway where everyone can travel together toward success. Be the one who builds the garden, not just the fence. The final habit is a quiet, personal ritual for the end of your day. Before you sleep, in the stillness, ask yourself two simple but profound questions. The first question is, what is one thing I did well today, and one thing I could have done better?
Be brutally honest with yourself.
This is not about self-punishment. It is about taking ownership of your progress. Celebrate the small win, no matter how tiny. A difficult conversation you handled well. A task you completed ahead of schedule. Acknowledge it. Then, with equal honesty, look at the misstep. Not to dwell on it, but to learn from it. Why did it happen? What would you do differently tomorrow? This turns every single day into a practical lesson. The second question is, for what 3 things am I truly grateful today?
This is your anchor.
On a difficult day, it might be the sun on your face, a warm meal, or the health of your family. Gratitude is not a denial of your problems. It is an affirmation of the good that still exists alongside them. It keeps your heart soft and your spirit optimistic. This 5-minute nightly practice of honest reflection and heartfelt gratitude is like sharpening your axe.
It prepares you. It centers you.
It ensures that you wake up the next day wiser, more humble, and ready to be slightly better than you were the day before.
Start this practice tonight.
It costs you nothing, and it has the power to transform your tomorrow.